The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Spins by. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Yellow, 15, 15. I'm the little lady.
Let's go, deep, tighten up. Let's go, deep, tighten
43, 43. 15, 15. Hey, yellow, hey, go. Hey, Riblin.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Pretty good start there on plays 1 and 2.
And not discriminating at all, is he? Make sure he's spreading it around on the first 2 throws of the game. 2 different parts of the field as well.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's going to go down again. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Here we go.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
59. I'm on. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Hey, come on, now. Check 52.
Tight dog.
6, 11.
Wide. Get wide. Check 31. Shift.
And that'll set him back 5.
Here we go. Wait, 80.
Twist.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. Got the connection here to Bourne. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Here we go. 180.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
You ain't doing nothing today.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st down, Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run. We're scoreless after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now McCoy. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mahomes now on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 48-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner 1st. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait,
Mike is 59. Mike's at 59. Watch twitch.
11, 11.
Check 3. Check 3.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Hey, pick your game up. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Crash. Switch.
To throw is Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
You.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Trying to go back to Watkins. But now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He can run for it, and he will. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here we go. White. 11.
Check it backer. Whip. Watch the whip. Under 10. Hot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Emmanuel Sanders, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, check 24.
11.
59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Man, that's trash.
21. Here we go.
Check 3.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And now it's second down.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Lock, lock, lock! Back! 21.
Deuce. Check 99. 65. No. Hey, watch this. Check hot route.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Kill. Turn it up.
21.
Check nickel. Showing it.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. The throw right sideline here is complete.
Yeah, baby. Hey, check Mike 57.
On second down, it's McCoy. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. This is McCoy. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. On second down, Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw, rolling to his left. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we can get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
He's coming, double up. Pick the edge, Come. Check.
12.
Watch twist.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 180.
Check. No. Don't get nervous. Say.
21. Here we go.
Mike, check. 59. Kill.
Two. Black.
Slam.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo flushed out right. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12.
2. 1, Omaha. Hey, go. 6.
Check 31.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, ho-hum here. Just your garden variety 2-0 game in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, dime a dozen, aren't they? Let's see. Can you get 2 base runners on and hit a 3-run homer and win it?
Should be interesting to see how this one finishes.
Keep playing.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
2 yards on the
From the 45 on second down, Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Garoppolo now. That's going to be caught by Samuel. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Check 24, check 24. Kill.
They will run again with Coleman. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go. White. Six.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Crunch.
Lock.
They'll look to throw. It's caught by Coleman. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here we go. Switch.
Watch the safety creep. Check 21.
Check it.
Hey, alert.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here we go. 21.
Let's go. Whip. Watch the whip. Under 10. 10. Bang.
On third down, here's Coleman. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this one is right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.